Oh my God, my cleaners are vacuuming. Can you hear that, Brooke?
No, I can't.
Okay. Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
That's Brooke and her cool purple background.
True. This is Liz.
And this is Head in the Clouds.
I always feel like there's going to be music playing when we do this, and then it's really just like us.
I mean, Ryan always puts music in for us. On today's episode, everyone, we're going to be talking about small businesses and how they can better promote themselves on social media.
So you have a business and you need to get your social media off the ground, or maybe you've been turning stuff out and it's just not seeing the results that you want. We have a couple ideas in mind for things that you can do to improve your social media game. One of the people that we love is Gary Vee. He's a content marketing CEO extraordinaire. He talks a lot about social media, and that's where all the eyes are these days. We take a lot of tips from him, and then we've also implemented a lot of things with our clients that we want to share with you. So, running social media is no easy feat. A lot of companies just think it's something you can kind of throw together on the side, or you don't need to put that much time and energy into it, but that's basically the result that you're going to get. So really having a strategy down and having a really thought out plan for what you want to do on social media is going to show in your results. There's companies that have somebody full-time who just do social media for one business. It really can be a full-time job.
It's quite the beast.
We don't always have the time or the money to have somebody do it for us. So we have a couple of tips for things that you can do that will really set you on a good path for success.
So, Brooke, how does a small business create a strategy for their social media? Where do they even start?
So one of the first things that you want to do is just plan at the beginning of the month. So having ideas for what you want to post, days of the week that you want to post, and then from there you can back into creating the content. So don't start with, it's Monday, let me craft a post, and then, oh, now it's Tuesday, now I have to think of something else. That's way too time consuming and
very inefficient.
Not efficient, and then 9 times out of 10, you're probably just going to forget to post, or you won't have time to post, and then another month has gone by. So it's really important just to take a couple hours at the beginning of the month or the previous month, so you have it all ready to go, and just start to plan out. A couple of things that can be helpful is starting small. So I would say pick one of these and start to implement them, and then once you have that down, go back and then start to implement another one of these tips. Some of the ideas of how to plan at the beginning of the month is just come up with some ideas of what you could even post. So that is things like posting about your company, who you are, bios about you, your staff, your clients, just little tidbits to help people get to know you. What services do you offer? That's a week or two's worth of posts right there. Other ideas are posting photos of, again, either your team having fun, clients, projects that you've worked on, all the things just to help people get to know you. Because the goal of social media is really have your audience get to know you better, because they'll start to create a connection with you, and that builds trust, and then that builds your business from there. It really is a really good foundation for any type of industry that you're in. So at the beginning of the month, plan out the strategy for your month. So that is just coming up with some ideas of things that you want to post, like an about us, a fun video, any industry news, holiday posts, things like that, like a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or even really fun ones like National Pizza Day, if that goes along with the brand. And then decide which days of the week you want to post. Maybe just start out with 2 to 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and stick to that. So then you can take your content ideas and plug them into the days so you know exactly what you're posting on which day, and then take it a step further and schedule it all out ahead of time at the beginning of the month. There's free tools like Hootsuite, and you can go in and write your caption, find an image or a link, schedule it all out, and you don't have to think about it for the next few weeks or a month if you get that far ahead. And you just take a little bit of time at the beginning of the month, and that's going to save you time and energy, but you're still getting content out there regularly because consistency is key. It's the biggest part, is just having something to post, because a lot of times people overthink it, and then weeks have gone by where we could have been posting things.
Yeah, I think the trick with social media is that it always seems like it's a spontaneous post, but actually, as an organization that runs social media for many different organizations, everything is very planned out, and everything is planned out pretty far in advance.
Yes, and that's a really good point, Liz. So once you have the structure of all of your things that are planned out, from there, then you can go back, maybe that day you're doing a fun company outing and you post those in the moment, IRL. That way you even have more content than just what you planned, but you know, minimum you have 3 pieces of content rolling out every week. And then you can always spice it up and start adding things and be more spontaneous. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, anything spontaneous there's a lot of thought that has gone into that.
Absolutely. So how do they know what the best times would be to post for their business?
On platforms like Hootsuite and CoSchedule, if you're able to purchase a subscription plan, they sometimes have an option for the best time that day. So once you choose, okay, I want to post on Monday, it'll automatically post it at the best time for the algorithm, because they know when people are most likely on Facebook or Instagram. Other times it really just comes down to you testing. Okay, I'm going to do this week, I'm going to post Mondays at 9 a.m. and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And then I'm going to see which post did better. You kind of have to test it like that. Okay, maybe on Friday I'm going to do really early one week, and then the next week I'm going to post later in the afternoon. Maybe I'm going to try weekends. I'm going to see how that goes. You don't want to spend all this work creating content and then nobody sees it. So it is an extra step in there to kind of test different days and times, but it's worth it in the end to kind of figure out what content is resonating with your audience, and then look at what time you posted that and just keep doing that.
So then, like, what are some ideas of things that these small businesses could post? Like, what types of stuff should they be posting on their social media?
You really want to convey your brand's personality and your authenticity, because they're being inundated. Your audience is being inundated with content from millions of other brands out there on the daily. So you really have to just differentiate yourself, and whatever it is that you choose to post, just make sure that it feels really authentic to who you are. So that could be putting out funny memes, if that is something that your audience will resonate with, or maybe they really need to see your face. So maybe you really need to post a lot of selfie videos, and it might feel awkward at first, but people love watching video. 9 times out of 10, people are going to watch a video rather than read a blog post. Or maybe you're finding that your audience loves when you share industry articles. So again, it's kind of testing out what types of content is resonating with your audience. Just some quick ideas. You can post like a tip of the week, a quote of the week, a funny meme, an infographic if you have access to designers to help you out creating that. But honestly, you can just find industry articles and reshare that just to show that you're an industry expert in whatever your field is. If your audience knows you're the one to come to find out information, they're going to keep coming back. That's all we have for you today. Make sure to like this video, share it, subscribe, and we'll be back next week.